Hello and welcome to my Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Today we're going to be looking at the brand new Nintendo Direct, which was featured yesterday on the 9th of June. So here we are, we've got the cast itself. We're just going to be playing through that, see kind of what they've got. Okay, so what are they doing at the moment? It looks like they're trying to shape the, for the Nintendo Direct, it's just a bit of a logo. It's just to kind of build up the tension, isn't it? Just to make it look a little bit more interesting. Okay, so we have the director, so this is Yoshiki Kozumi, and he'll be the guide for the Nintendo Direct. So initially they're going to be starting off with a game that's coming to the Nintendo Direct. I'll just say to have a look at it.
Hello.
What is that? It's some sort of a weird fairy looking robot. Lil Miss reads and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more. I'm here today to help you show you the Rhythm Paradise Groove game. Okay, so this is a rhythm style game. It's a bit like you've got those dance party games where you have to meet certain patterns. There's a girl with a light blue hair that pretty much does the same kind of thing. Oh, this is called Rhythm Paradise Groove. And you seem to be able to there seems to be all these little mini missions that you play, and you have to kind of meet certain patterns, and as the patterns change and adapt, you then have to make the decisions to kind of, you know, when to press A or when to press one of the additional buttons, no matter what you've got. You need to find a certain flow, but bear in mind that it will change. This isn't something I'd be looking to purchase because, frankly, I just don't have the money to justify for it. However, I know this, when I see these types of things, I see them aimed mostly at, you know, 10-year-old girls. Yeah, you've got all new over 80 rhythm games. The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. Finally, you're awake. So you seem to be this character with the light blue hair, and it seems that you're facing off against this mini boss, as there's a health bar indication, and if you play the correct buttons, then you do more damage to your opponent, and depending on the type of opponent you've got different strategies. And yeah, you've got different bosses here, so you've got some sort of fire demon looking creature. Well, okay. And you've got additional rhythm games, and you have the ability to just play this as solo. You've got Dan, Emily, Leo and Sarah. Okay, and then you've got a joint health meter, so you seem to be able to play up to 4 players in certain modes. Oh, grab the snack. Yeah, this is very much like my type of thing. Yeah, it's the second something's available, that's it. It's mine. So yeah, I would be one of those going for the strawberry shortcake. And yeah, you've got a load of different competitive games here. They've got a little window wiping game. You've got these wrestlers. Oh, it's coming out relatively soon, July 2nd. So that's about 3 weeks' time. It's not too bad. It's very easy to kind of go through. That was Rhythm Paradise Groove for Nintendo Switch. So yeah, you'll also be able to play it both on the Switch and the Switch 2. But you just need to wait a little longer for its release. But 3 weeks isn't really much. Now they'll be introducing games for the Nintendo Switch 2, and some games that will also feature for the Switch. Master the Way of the Sword. This is Onimusha Way of the Sword by Capcom. So you've got a ninja type of being, and he has to face off against these giant creatures referred to as Genma. He has to be able to prove himself against all these threats. You're able to parry, so you can deflect attacks. And you've got a counter-attack known as Isin. In mastering these techniques, you'll be able to strike down the enemy. You've got only armaments, so these are additional abilities and weapons that you can power up with. Okay, you'll be using the motion controls in order to, be able to defeat your opponents. Okay, so it's released for the 25th of September, and you're able to pre-order it already. Your unwritten epic begins. Okay, so this is Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen. It's also by Capcom. You are called the Arisen, so who's a hero that's there to, defeat the dragon. It's the new land called Norgan, and you seem to be able to get access to all these manner of different weapons, healing items. It does remind me of a lot of classic style games. And you can be a fighter, you can be a mage, so you do have a variety of, or you could be a thief. And you can lead and control companions, which are CPUs, as pawns. You can actually climb onto your opponents and slash them at their weak points, so you can actually deal more damage to them. Yeah, you have to be able to compete against all of these different enemies. This is coming out on the 9th of October. That's not too bad. That's only 4 months away. Otherworldly endeavors.
Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Nativa.
Okay, so you've got these mysterious life forms called the Nativa. This is Stellar Blade, and this is by Shift Up. You have high-speed combat. You're playing as a female character with all these different high-tech weapons. And by defeating your opponents, you're able to acquire new skills.
Can you save humanity?
Are you able to save humanity? And this is launching just some point this year. It doesn't specify, but I would imagine near the end of the year. Right, so we've got Orbitals, which is by Kepler Interactive. It's an animated style gameplay. You seem to be wanting to go through different areas. It's futuristic in some respects, but yeah, you've got these different patterns that you have to unlock. You've got the forge, so you've got to escape all these various enemies. So this kind of chasing hand is after you, and you have the game share compatibility, so it can actually work for both the Switch and Switch 2. And you'll be able to play with you and your friends, releasing on September 3rd. So you've only got about 3 months to go. Next we have Rayman Legends Retold by Ubisoft. Yeah, we've already seen the soft confirmation of Rayman having a new game. I think out of all the games, this is one of the ones I'd be more interested in. Yeah, so you have to kind of ride dragons across, you dive through and plow through the adventure, and you can get these power-ups. You have the ability for local co-op, so you can play with other people, and you can play either yourself or online, and its release date is October the 1st. Want to go for a big walk? Okay, so this does look quite strange. It's called Big Walk by Panic. You're this quite strange looking creature with, it looks almost like an ant. It's like a standing up ant. and you've got all these different challenges, and you can move across.
Enjoy the sights and sounds as
You can enjoy the sights and sounds as you move across,
use all sorts of tools
and
to
use
stay in
different
touch.
tools in order to keep in touch with other
Figure out
characters
methods of
through
communicating if you're in a pickle.
and other forms of communication. So you do have the flare signal, and you also have these megaphones.
A little unconventional.
There are other ways. Okay, so you've even got a whiteboard that you can write on,
Always just relax.
or you have the option of just relaxing. You know, you can just sit by the sunrise and sunset,
Or steal
and just
something from a friend and
oh,
kick it into the ocean.
you're able to steal from your friend as well and throw it away. So you can actually get rid of the binoculars if you like.
Also use mouse controls.
You can use
Hang out with friends using
the mouse controls to help move, and you've got these little mini games.
Quality time together is the best part of a big
And then this is called Big Walk, and its release is August 4th. Seas and the Seas. Okay, so this is One Piece, isn't it? One Piece Grand Gourmet by Bandai Namco Entertainment. So it's a type of game where you're able to cook dishes.
craft the menu.
You have to craft a menu,
Decorate it to your liking.
and it has to be decorated obviously to your liking,
Customers as you
and you're able to then serve your customers.
by searching for
You do have quite a variety of characters here, so you've got Luffy, Zoro, you can see Sanji, Ace, and Ace can actually just help you out with his fire abilities.
tingling tauntaun
Or you do have, Enaru's there with his lightning-based devil fruit,
money to change up the restaurant
and you can
interior.
spend the money that you earn from being paid at the restaurant to expand your restaurants.
400 characters.
You have access to over 400 characters, so I can see there was Whitebeard was quite prominent. You have the three Fishmen, Island Brothers, and the Sons of Neptune. October 23rd
Nintendo Switch
is the release date, so you have about 4 months to wait. Ugh. Yeah, I know what this is. This is Pokopia. I'm not a fan of Pokopia. I love Pokemon as a general thing. I just always love the franchise, but Pokopia is just not for me. It wasn't something that I was interested in. Okay, so we start with the character kind of looking into the water. So you're going to be able to go into the sea and actually swim in it. So this is a free software update. So if you already have Pokopia, then you actually already benefit from this. You've got Pokemon here that are different and new. So you've got Azumarill, you've got Vaporeon. I'm seeing Poliwag, and you're seeing Tatsugiri. And this free update is coming out on August 2026. There's additional content. Oh, there's an expansion pass as well. That's going to have Bubbly Basin, so that's a new town. So you've got new outfits and new friends. There's a Popplio, Mudkip, Corphish. Okay, so the expansion pass is available later today, so as of recording I'm doing this the day after, and it's the paid DLC will have a part 1, 2 and 3, so 2 is available late this year and 3 is available basically next year. There's a rare Pokemetal of 30 you can get, and you know, it's just a promotional thing. This is what the actual game looks like. Oh, and there's a Manaphy, or yeah. So that's a clue as to what's happening in the future with it. We hope you're looking forward to more content. Yeah, so you can get to build up some of the housing there. Okay, so what is this? Dagden Empire. I'm not familiar with this title. Okay, so the capital is called Daxium, and you seem to be this ruler. You've got powerful fighters from across the land who choose to challenge each other. It's called Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Fire Emblem, yeah. So, yeah, this is going to be something that lots of people are going to be quite excited for. A kind-hearted boy from Rivera Village, so that's Kai. I don't know whether you'll be playing as that character. An elegant battle-ready swordsman called Dietrich. You've got Theodora, who is Queen of Ceramis. And this is to help her homeland. Lida, who is a musician who's out for revenge, so you do have some quite dark characters. And then you've got the character dialogues that are in keeping with their personalities. And you get to kind of interact and, I suppose, choose who you have as a character. And then, yeah, you've got the actual fighting gameplay itself. You're able to recruit additional allies. And you can travel beyond the immediate area to fight opponents and level up yourself. And that will give you access to additional power-ups, weapons, and abilities. You've got a turn-based combat system. And you can actually increase your weapons range. So you can choose, obviously, mages, you've got archers, warriors, knights, and they all have their own special techniques. By using these special techniques, I mean, look at that magic ability was able to actually eradicate all of the different characters, all of the opponents' monsters, and their own warriors. There seems to be this dark being that appears, and then some light being who looks angelic also appears. Okay, so yeah, you've got this new character I'm supposing you will have access to at some point. It's released 17th of September. You've got about 3 months. That's not bad. Actually, that would be something I would look forward to. Of course, you've got a special edition version which will have like an art book, the art cards. It's going to have a poster and both the game itself and a metal book. So I wonder what the pricing will be on that. That'd be probably near £100, more than £100 actually, if the games these days are about 80. This is a ninja game. It's Ninjala 2, the Uncharted Planet. Okay, so here you're releasing a hidden seal where it seems to bring out these creatures that you have to face. It's an open world action adventure, and you're going to be playing as this ninja character. It's both animated and some sort of unusual ninja game. You have to defeat a variety of different enemies, and you've got all these different abilities. So you can actually use these techniques to create these kind of new support beings, as well as being supported by local multiplayer. Okay, it says the first part is coming out in spring next year. So that's anywhere between January, February and March. The DK Challenge barrels in. This is coming to the Nintendo Switch Online. So this is a limited time event. You're able to take on different challenges throughout Donkey Kong and various missions. In collecting them you can get these digital prizes. And actually, if you already have the brand new Switch 2 game, which is the Donkey Kong Bonanza, you're able to unlock additional rounds and modes that you can play against.
Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection.
So you're able to complete these little mini digital cards that I'll have access to. and you'll be able to find this on the Nintendo Switch Online home menu. It's available until from June 10th until September 1st, so you do have 3 months roughly, and there's a little bit more information for a limited time in collaboration with Super Mario's 40th anniversary. It's called Emerald Rush. And okay, so you're able to get like the Mario and Luigi theming, and you can get access to things like the super mushrooms. There are the loot boxes and these emeralds. Okay, so yeah, it's theming around the Super Marios. The first wave is released June 30th, the second is July 14th, third is August 4th, and the fourth is August 25th. So you have about a couple of weeks between each wave. This next one is a Vampire Survivors. Okay. It's from them. It's Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivation. You can battle with up to 8 players, and it's almost like a button mashing game. You have to defeat all these small creatures that are relatively weak. There's some stronger ones in there. As you can see, probably that fire-looking one. Yeah, and depending on what you want to do, you can actually hinder other players or actually help each other out. And the final 2 players battle it out. So yeah, once it gets down to you and your opponent, it's just yeah, it's using signature characters. You can either play kind of online or actually single player as well. It's going to be at some point this year. Are you up for the challenge? Okay, so this is Switch 2 and the Switch. Okay, Lords of the Fallen 2 by CI Games. It's based on quite a dark medieval looking castle. You're supposed to save humanity. You're this kind of warrior looking being, and you have to defeat all these creatures. And depending on, you know, the situation, you probably have access to a load of different weapons. This will be coming out in autumn this year. So autumn, you're looking at July, August and September. Anytime between those points. Lies of P is Complete Edition by NeoWiz. It's supposed to be based on similar to something like Pinocchio. You have to identify what's happening. You can use customizable weapons, so you do actually get to upgrade those weapons over time. So it's one of those choice-based games. Digital version is August 6th, and a physical version will be out October 2nd. So if you are impatient, then you've got the digital version. But if you prefer the physical game, then you're going to have to wait a couple of months beyond that. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition by Capcom. You can play as a number of different characters here, and you've got different battle styles that you can benefit from. You can use all these different stylish attacks, and yeah, you can then attack your opponent, and you can actually throw them around. That's quite shocking. Okay, so you've got all these character unlocks. This is coming out on June 23rd. So you only have a couple of weeks to go. And the pre-order's already started. Marvelous X Vanillaware. Okay, so this is based on Japan's past. It's called Kisuke. Okay, a Monohime, so These are characters, Koi, I'm sure you can probably use them all, Gonde, and each will have its own powers, Ashimaru, Rejeki, and you can battle. You've got a variety of different weapons that you can use, and the more you progress within the game, the more of these things unlock, the weapons unlock. It's set for early release in 2027. Xenoblade Chronicles, the second version and the third versions, are also coming to the Nintendo Switch too. It's supposed to be at 4K at 60 frames per second. Then you've got a handheld mode, which is at 1080p at 60 frames per second. So it's supposed to be high quality. Advanced resolution, it's an upgrade, so this is the comparison for the Switch 2 and the Switch. Okay, so you can use these different vehicles. You can use all these different blades and weaponry to defeat your opponents. And you can, challenge higher end opponents. Kind of like these mini boss battles. High-speed vehicles, new equipment designs, control blades, new action battles. So each of these different versions have new exclusive improvements. The second edition will be available as a physical form on the 30th of July, but actually the digital version will appear later today. Well, yeah. And then you've got the other versions which will be released on December 3rd. And you've got the option of either going for the digital versions or the physical versions. That's nice. I like the Xenoblade Chronicles as kind of their own franchise, so I might be looking to pick that up. But I'm going to have to see the price points on these. They're not cheap these days. Okay, so what is anima? Was the source of all things. Water, fire, wind. Every force that gave shape to this world was a manifestation of the anima that flows through the land. And when battles were waged, they were decided by anima and those who could wield its power, warriors known as Veseli. I'll uphold this blade's honour, I swear it. This is Lucas. That stone is called an anima crystone. Okay, it not only amplifies a Veseli's powers, but also records its bearer's thoughts and actions. Every aspect of your life at Lakos, academic and otherwise, will be intertwined with that stone. Today's exercise will simulate actual combat. Okay, so you're able to play as these characters. I think I'm finally starting to get a handle on my powers. So you've got these blades that you can use, killing as part of the Veseli's job. I wonder how the victims feel about it. Let's find the truth together. So it's a combination of mysticism in here and sword fighting. Only a dragon's purifying flame can redeem a soul that has forsaken its faith. I'll show you where you belong, you backwater noble. She's tougher than you think, doesn't need a Christian to use her powers. We live and die in harmony with anima. I'm going back to where I belong. It's very mythical fantasy style. Now the time is upon us. So you seem to be spinning into some dazzling well, brother. Wish me luck. So I wonder what's happened to her brother. It says land warmed by the light of 6 suns. And it is here where mankind would learn that the vengeance of a fallen god had yet to be fulfilled. This is Xenoblade. Is this a new one? Genesis. Okay, so this is confirmation of a 4th Xenoblade. It makes sense given that you have the other 3 that are coming, and this is going to be releasing in 2027. It marks a new beginning at Xenoblade Genesis. What kind of story do you think will be told? Okay, so we just heard what appears to be like a tennis. Woohoo Island. Oh, we've got a Nintendo Switch Sports Resort game. You can use the Joy-Con to then control. Oh, nice. So you've got table tennis, archery. You've got this kind of. Oh, there's 12 sports in total, so you do have a variety you can choose from. Okay, so there's boxing here, so you can counter and then you can jab, left, right, jabs. Table tennis or ping pong, as we tend to typically call it. Archery. I've always loved archery. It's kind of one of my favourite things. Tennis, so you can actually play standard tennis, and that looks like you can have multiplayer there. Volleyball. Yeah, you can spike in volleyball, bowling, and of course, I always remember the Wii Sports and bowling from that. Basketball. Ah, you can dribble, pass, and shoot. Golf. So you're able to adjust. But yeah, you're gonna have to be careful about who you hit in the process. Thumb wrestling. Skateboarding. Okay, I think that's really good if that's the type of thing you like. Power cruising. I think this will be one of my favourite games. Prop plane. So you'll be able to fly around the area. And you've got jump rope. So you can actually warm up for your events by playing the jump rope. So you can play as a Mii character if that's what you want, or you'll probably have a list of kind of standard characters that you can play as you want to get started. As you probably play throughout the game, you might be able to unlock further characters. Yeah, I definitely like this one. This is only exclusive to the Switch 2 on the 22nd of October this year. So yeah, that looks really good. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is coming to Switch 2. We showed all the sports that have been included, so that's nice. But since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports. So they're going to be doing the thumb wrestling. So the rules: you need to keep your opponent's thumb pinned down for 3 seconds, and you can shake the Joy-Con too, which will escape the pin. So that's called a breakout. If your thumb's kept down, it can actually strengthen your ability, which is also quite unusual. Here's to a great thumb wrestling match. The rookie Kazumi and the rookie Alice. The thumbs move just like this, so you do have that option. Let's have a good match. Then you've got the fight, but that's just like a start. And then yeah, so he's playing currently, and we bump thumbs, so it's trying to clash between it. And yeah, you've been there. They broke out again, so you have to keep them pinned. Oh, now they've got you, so you've got to try and shake to be able to break out. And he was worried for a second. Okay, thumbs start to sparkle, so that means you've got a little bit more power. The nail got bigger. Hold on a second. And then there you go, you've got another breakout. And then you have to continue. My thumb returned to normal. Okay, so it's you've lost that strength. Now you've got a bit of a clash there. And then yeah, you've kind of lost it. Oh no, now he's lost. Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Yeah, that's fine. I love that this is coming, and probably out of what's available now, Ninjala and that Resorts will be the ones that I'm looking forward to. Okay, so we've got RuneScape Dragon Wilds by Jay Getz.
continent of Ashenfall.
Okay, so you're on this forgotten continent called Ashenfall.
Explore a land
You can explore a land, and you can use all these different mystical powers. Some of them can be used for like creating tents.
mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilization.
And then you have to discover the different mysteries.
Harness the land's transformative magic to
And
resources
yeah, you're having to kind of
and build shelter. Then
work around it.
step into battle. Forge weapons.
You can forge weapons.
Face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds. Unveil lost secrets.
And yeah, you've got all these different lost secrets that you can kind of get into. Oh, it's released September 15th.
Check out these
More games on the Nintendo Switch too.
Customize your own avatar and play in the
So you can play these different
Hello Kitty Party Land.
Hello Kitty Party Land by Bandai Namco Entertainment.
40 character-themed
Fun for up to 4 players, so you can make your own characters.
There are over 140
I'm not a fan. This is definitely going to be more for a child,
you can choose from 16
and you can play these different
collect stickers.
matches and collect stickers and solve different puzzles.
Kitty Party Land
It's available on the 29th of October for anyone who's interested.
and Nintendo Switch October 29th. So let's get down there. and
Okay,
finish
so
the
you've got
job.
Star Fox. This is another Nintendo game, specifically to the franchise.
Blast
I know
off
they were confirming
across
this
the lilac
just
system
a bit less than a month ago. And yeah, it's kind of an upgrade to the original Star Fox. It's going to be released on June 25th. You've got 2 weeks to go. And there's also a free demo that's already available for you to just have a check out of. Yeah, try before you buy type of situation. Hope resonates with the crystals. Okay, so with this, this seems to be a very fantasy-driven, mystical type of game. Oh, but it's very animation style. Okay, it's called Final Fantasy Resonance. I wouldn't ever associate a Final Fantasy game looking like this. It's by Square Enix. There's the invasion of the Baratox, as they say. And you have to rescue your kingdom. It's a very chibi style. Yeah, it's very cartoonesque. So it's actually good for those even who don't like maybe moderate to graphic violence. Okay, so there's Cloud, and you can use your own abilities and other characters to defeat your opponents. This will show you the secrets that the crystals hold. And this is going to be released for October 22nd. So you've got about 4.5 months to go. A weird, whimsical world is waiting. It does seem like another one of these stranger games like that walkabout game. Pikuniku 2 by Devolver Digital. So, what are you? Is that a tomato? This is really strange. Every one of these characters has its own problems, and it's kind of a puzzle solving game. So you have to go to different areas and help out these other beings. He's got a variety of different abilities, including, actually being able to plug in a boat just by sitting on the hull. You've got this strange potato that's collapsed, and you need to rescue him. You can. And what are you doing with these rotating flowers? Are you gonna have to jump on them? Yeah, you solve a number of different puzzles here. This is coming out in 2027, So there hasn't been any more specific times or dates listed. Prepare for an all-new monster-filled adventure. Okay, so this is a very animated style type of game. Two girls find themselves lost. And oh, okay, so they're able to turn monsters into friends with their own powers. And what it reminds me of is it's a little bit like Pokemon, but the creatures are quite different, and maybe you have to use your own powers initially to get at least a few of them, and then you can attack using whatever kind of creatures you've got. You're able to combine some of your creatures together to become more powerful versions. And you can build your own unique team. Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun. Okay, it's called Dragon Quest Monsters: The Withered World, and it's available on 3rd of December. Okay, so that might be another character that you can unlock a little bit further into the game. The next thing we have here looks a little bit on the darker side. You've got this very religious style. We are monsters, as they refer to. And there's like a blood moon. You've got this. Is that it's a sort of bear, ancient bear or ancient panther? It's called the Duskbloods. Okay, it's a closed network test, and that's available in summer this year. How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders.
So we've got some more information about Splatoon Raiders.
Check out this neat little place.
It's called the Hideout Ship.
Out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling
You've got
musicians.
several characters,
That's you.
and there's you as the mechanic.
The four of them are using the Hideout Ship as their hub.
You have to use the Hideout Ship, and that's your hub, and then you can move your way across the several islands. Oh, this is the Salmonid raids. So if you go into the raid, then you will face off against all these different Salmonid creatures.
But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called Salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack you.
Yeah, when you get too close, they'll attack you, so you have to kind of shoot them with your ink.
You shouldn't go it alone.
But yeah, you'll have a variety of different characters. Oh, there's an exploration bot, which is like quite powerful. It's just an automatic attacker, and you can use different special moves.
You'll also get support in the form of gadgets.
Oh, you've got extra gadgets.
There's one that continuously fires ink after
You've got a continual ink shooter. You've got a slicing splatchet, splatterlights, which allows you to just spin ink, and you can use a combination of the three to help boost your chances of success. Your aim is to get these kind of Salmonid eggs into kind of these locked in zones. As you can see, that giant orange ball is one of those.
But the Salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here.
So there are more than just the Salmonids that are quite powerful.
We'll also get stronger by leveling
Your
up.
characters will then also become more powerful as they level up, and you can purchase all the different upgrades that you can then have access to.
There are even more details to cover.
Okay.
Upcoming Splatoon Raiders.
So they're going to have a specific Splatoon Raiders Direct on the 30th of June.
See the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily
Nice.
ahead of launch.
And then on the Nintendo app, they have access to some sort of additional information.
Looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. See ya!
It's available from the 23rd of July. So what do you think? Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. And there'll also be... oh, they're introducing some new colours for the Joy-Cons too. And so you've got a blue and a yellow version. I know that's just an aesthetic thing. If that's what you're into, then yeah, obviously that's something you can purchase. But for me, it's not a must. It's a nice to have. Hey, what is this? Deltarune? New adventures are blooming. It's a very animated style. It's kind of 80s looking. Then you've got, you know, what are these? So these characters are... I don't even know what to make of this. Launching June 4th as a free update to Deltarune. I'd love to know what that is actually. If you know in the comments, put that down there. And then yeah, we've got some more information here. Is this more stuff to do with... oh, this is Metaphor Refantasio by Sega. Okay, so the next king will be decided by the will of the people. There is a tournament for the throne itself, so you actually have to compete in this. There are a number of different characters that are vying for that position. And as one of the throne's candidates, you will have to then, you know, interact with other characters. And you have to attack all these different monsters. Okay, so it's a little bit like Persona, in that you not only have your own character, but you've got a number of companions. And this will be available from November 12th. Create, Explore, Survive. This is Minecraft. Okay, so that's fine. I'm not surprised that you've got a Minecraft game, given how popular it is. Vibrant visuals, it's upgraded. It looks still very blocky, but that's always the design of Minecraft, so it is keeping to that theme. You can go into different worlds and you can carry over worlds from the original Nintendo Switch version, so you don't actually have to start completely all over again. It's expected sometime this year, so you've got any time within the next 6 months that's going to be available. Is that Metal Snake? And yeah, there's just a combination of different games. Atelier, Icaria, the Night Kingdom, and the Guide of Memories. That's available in early 2027. So it seems to be a mystical type of game here. You have Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 for winter this year, so any time between October and December. And Observer System Redux, that's available from the 18th of June, so it's literally a week away. That's quite dark. DayZ Cool Edition is expected at some point this year, by the end of the year. And it seems to be a bit of a shooting game. It's in an Arctic style of environment. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2, which is on the 27th of August. So it seems to be like a combination of different Metal Gear Solids. Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration is also available later today. So you can actually get instant access to it. You can pretty much start playing. Tales of Eternia Remastered is on the 16th of October. So it doesn't seem to be something I'm interested in. It's very animated, but fight style. SnowRunner is also available today, and you're going to be able to play in kind of these Arctic conditions. Fitness Boxing 3, your personal trainer, is available from the 16th of July. So this is like a fitness style of game, and you have to get to patterns and combinations. Everbloom is spring 2027. Seems to be that you're an animal who farms, mines. Final Fantasy Online Early Access August this year. So if you're a Final Fantasy fan, then obviously this is going to work for you. The Battle of Light and Darkness. This is something to do with Mickey Mouse. This is Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, so there's 3 versions of Kingdom Hearts. And it's going to be combining, you know, the Pixar worlds with it. You can battle a variety of different enemies.
Or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they.
And yeah, I mean, you've got Goofy and Mickey Mouse. You can transfer any information and data from the Switch to the Switch 2. And these collections will be available from October 8th. And you've got the original 3 compilations will be available as well for you to pre-order. There's also a free demo related with Toy Story. That makes sense because Toy Story, I believe, is celebrating, is it 20, well, I would say 30 years. The structure of this world is incredibly complex. At first there were no manifestations of what we know as light and darkness. But our arrival here brought these concepts with us. So these are dark creatures that seem to have created physical manifestations in this world. It's Kingdom Hearts 4, so they've confirmed a 4th version. So similar to the other one, you're able to access, you know, some. Given that there are 3 versions beforehand. Oh, there's Donald Duck. And then yeah, I mean, look. You're able to kind of get access to this weird power-up. Oh, you've got a creature that appears to be a boss that's trying to kind of punch you through a wall. And this will be available when? Available at launch on Nintendo Switch 2. How was that? Next is our last announcement. Okay, so this is the final one that we get to see today. It's quite interesting. You usually keep the best thing to last, so we'll have to wait and see what that is. Okay, long ago there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have fairy. Okay, so this little boy has not got the protections of these fairies. Then he's got a little symbol on his, I believe that's his left hand. Ah, the Legend of Zelda. It's a Ocarina of Time. yeah, so anyone who loves Zelda, I mean, I'm okay with it, but it wasn't too exciting for me. It's expected at any time by the end of this year. But for me, I'm a bit disappointed that we aren't getting any information about the brand new Generation 10 Pokemon game. But that's all for today's Nintendo Direct, so that is fine. Personally, yeah, I liked the idea of a lot of this, but yeah, I'm just slightly disappointed that we didn't get any, even just a small thing to do with Pokemon Generation 10. But I expect we will be receiving some more information about that going into the future. Although I'm hoping it's before the next Pokemon Day, which is scheduled for February next year. Fingers crossed. Well, that's it for the live stream. For this video today. If you like it, make sure to put that and comment. Please also watch another video on the channel. There are plenty of them for you to choose from, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.